Hi everyone, it's Kathleen. We are here today at my sewing machine to make longer versions of these paper and lace scrappy bits that I put in my journals. This would be a snippet that I would stitch at the top, but I want to make long strips, and these are strips from cut-offs from papers, and these are strips from piano books. My little bits, I rearranged them in carry box like this. I've taken out little bits, and I'm going to move you. I have lines of wallpaper, caramelized book page, eyelet scrapbook paper, hymnals, craft paper bags, eyelet scrapbook paper, more different kind of book page, ivory eyelet, piano paper, scrapbook paper, dyed paper, and some more. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, or 16 or so different kinds of papers there. So let's start stitching them together. I will be making these at a different date, but I like the look of this, and I want to see if I can replicate it on these smaller strips. So if the smaller strips work out, that's great, and if not, I'll just delete this video. So I'm going to start with a base, and I'm going to, just like this one, I'm going to start, well, it'll be starting, so it'll actually be upside down like this, because I'm going to put paper down, then I'm going to put the next thing down, then the next thing, to create something like this. So I'm just going to leave this under here for me to have a little look at, and because I have laid them up across here, I better put this in. I seem to be very clumsy today. So let's just grab a piece and start. Oh, I like these better. Oh my goodness. Don't know what you can see if I'm in camera or not. So let's just lay these down. Bottom. Well, this will be bottom. Let's just keep it like this. Okay, so I usually, if you put a glue stick down, you're going to have quite a big bit stuck down. I just want that little bit of thread holding it. So I want to lay down just a few bits of paper. And I don't even need to see the back of that, so I can just start covering this up like that and just keep getting bits. Maybe I'll just have to keep it. I just really like this paper. I wanted to use more of it. Okay, so let's start. So I have a couple of, and I'm not going to back stitch. I'm just going to be sewing straight. It's on my longest stitch. Okay, for some reason, we're kind of stuck here. Okay, I want to be able to see that, so maybe, okay, we're going to cover that up. Let's just go like, well, let's just give ourselves some room. But I want to see that. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the next couple of bits. I usually lay them on top, but sometimes they don't stick out or lay correctly, so I want more of them sticking out. So I am just continuing to grab my little pieces like that. And it looks like I have some more to see that. So let's tuck this under here. Can you see? I don't know if my hands are in the way. Just keep grabbing some more papers. One from each row. It's been so smoky forest fire-wise here. Oh, that looks good. Page that we couldn't go outside, but I hear our neighbor is out there. They said we should stay inside because it was at about a 10 for air quality yesterday, which is very, very poor. The children aren't allowed to play soccer, my grandson, unless it is, I think my daughter-in-law said about 6 they're allowed to play. Okay, let's keep going. And I have another one of these. Sometimes I put it under, sometimes I don't. I have 2 more. Let's go. Let's lift that up. Sometimes a small strip isn't that great. Oh, I love this. Off. I stitch it with a machine and then I go over it with hand stitching. Okay, I really like these things here, so I'm gonna put that down and let's be done with it. There, I wonder what was wrong with my sewing machine foot. Let's have a look at this and see what we did. I like this. It's not finished, so I'm not in love with it. I can cut different pieces off, but from my basket here, I don't know if you can see, I have this little basket, so I'm just going to be pulling out some tiny little pieces. I wasn't going to add lace, but thinner bits. That's a thicker bit. Okay, let's put that to the side and let's stick this lace bit here. Okay, I like that, so let's just put that down. There, and oh, this is a different kind of lace bit. Let's get out that center bit and let's just choose this and side. Okay, let's see what we have now. So I'm going with neutrals, as you can tell. Okay, this one is a good strip. I like this strip because it has different laces and things and stuff. I could either use it just like that on a page, or I can cut it and use little bits. So that's the first one. That one turned out fine. I used one of those. Let's use a dark big strip. I like this. Let's start with this pile. Okay, let's lay that down there and just keep layering strips. Okay, these ones here, This is really tiny. I'll just let's lay this down as that. Where's this big long one? Good. I don't know why I'm sticking more like that underneath, because that's not what I usually do. Let's just anchor it down that. We can stick that there. I just wanted more of this pretty fabric there, or paper, and this awesome piece. They move around. You can fiddle with them. And they just get held down by the machine. And then you can just add your little bits. And lift that up to tuck. So when I play this back, if I can't see it, I'll just delete it. I can't tell if I'm going to grab this or not. I have to be able to grab that. Fabric and black. Book page. Come on, let's go. I like this raggedy torn bit. Let's slide it. Whoops, our needle has to be inside what we're sewing, so let's just go. I like that. What's the next piece? I like that little bit of, looks like there's ink on there. So let's tuck this underneath. And go for the next one. A little bit of craft. So I have quite a bit of these little bits here that I am just adding in. And I see my needle is not inside because I want to lift up my foot. And grab some of this fantastic paper. I want this at the end, so I have to go back up here, grab some of these pieces are too small. I'm just going to get rid of them. Let's, love that. Okay, let's stick him underneath. There, and I just keep grabbing the next little piece, and I want one piece sticking out up there. I don't think I can do much more of this. My back is giving way. Okay, and let's make this into a point. Oh, that looks wonderful. And then we're going to add some of those little lacy bits. Okay, so I love how this is. I love making my little scrappy bits, my scrappy strips. So I want some nice lace. I was using this thick stuff, but do I have any thinner stuff? That's a thinner one. Let's use thinner one on this one that has little, it's torn up already, 1, 2, maybe 3. Okay, that's a different kind. Okay, let's grab so this, let's line up the strip. And let's just give that a little tear and lay it down there. This is the middle one. Let's give this one a snip. Whoa. Okay, so looks like there's lace coming from the center like that. Oops, let's go like this. So I go to have two passes, one with all my little bits that I have on the side, and then this is just my little bit of lace bits on the top. Okay, and that's the second one we've done. There. Okay. These are just little scrappy bits that I would put on a page. But when I sew them on the page, I would go with my bright, say red or aqua pearl cotton, do a running stitch, and then I would go with a back stitch. Or I would just take a little snip and just put it on the side, a little snip on the page. So I tend to cut these. If there's a sewing machine mark on there, I tend to cut them. So that's all I'm going to do on this today. I hope that was very helpful, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.